between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first. Sharma, the lefty, will open today. Fantastic technique. He'll want the feet moving early and settle in and start playing his shots. Samson will be at the other end.
OK, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
The left-hander's out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
Kishan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Edged it. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Kishan picks that up beautifully over the top, and away it goes for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. They'll get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field. This could be out. Sampson taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. That's the over. India 13 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. And built some momentum easily off that over.
Sodhi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Gone. Fine catch.
Yadav, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. 9 runs added there. India 22 for 2.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Shot, should be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. There'll be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order and they're showing why so far. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Dubé, the left-handed batter taking guard, will want a solid start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nicely played. Sodhi with a huge appeal. Sodhi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Sodhi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Going with spin now. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Yep.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. They'll get at least one here. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. He's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six. How will he reply?
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Shot. Should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Chance to run two.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
pie for square leg.
Hardick, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. End of another disappointing over. Bracewell has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with pace now.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Singh, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Oh, what shot. First ball. Smashed it.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
Good return there, back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh my, that's racing away. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Middled that one. Great timing.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, fantastic catch. Small outside edge and taken. New Zealand get the wicket.
Chakravarti, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. They'll get at least 1 here. Shot, should be runs here. Great shot, at least 1 on offer. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
Chakravarti, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Pulled away, beat square, fine leg coming around. 6 runs out of there. India are 83 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chance to run 2. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Yadav, left-handed tail ender, taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Edged it. Out. Caught. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Singh, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Well left and through to the keeper. Shoulders, arms again.
Huge edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yadav, left alone, through to the keeper.
There'll be runs here. Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field. And out. Fantastic by the keeper.
Rana coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Rana ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Right out of the middle.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Shot. At least 2 on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Nicked it. And gone. Amazing from the keeper. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
New Zealand gets their first runs of the innings. Conway picking up a good single there.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Good return back from the deep.
They'll get at least 1 here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Was quick onto that in the infield. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. New Zealand 12 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Dubé, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Seifert doesn't offer a shot.
Finds the edge. That's a solid shot. Nicely played.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Dubé shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes. 11 runs added there. New Zealand 23 for none.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will he reply?
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielding needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Quickly into position and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. New Zealand starting to hit their stride now after a big over. India in a whole heap of trouble.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. They'll get at least one here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield. Five runs added in the over. New Zealand 39 for none.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so.
That is quite extraordinary. Seifert, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers would want to control this current run rate a bit.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Shot, should be runs here. Jeez, timed that well.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Over New Zealand, 64 for none.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area. and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain will be very pleased with that start. Can he come back with a dot ball?
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Chance to run 2. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. Nice shot, runs possible. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.